I have too many projects that I'm working on at one time. Just too many. It's too much. I have work now. Hello everybody, this is Juanita. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel today. It's Saturday, July 15th. And today, for the first time in a very long time, in years, I did a live stream on my channel. And I was able to write 1,109 words. And that may not seem like a lot to you guys, but that is a lot for me. So I feel like doing live streams and doing writing sprints during those live streams, Pomodoro sprints, I feel like that will help me to get closer to finishing the book. From now on until, I stop doing it, I'm planning on doing a live sprint or a live stream every Wednesday after work and Saturday afternoon. Now today I did it at 3 p.m. on Central Standard Time, but my original thought was to do it around 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, so I'm trying to figure out which one works best for me. Probably the latter. So that's it. From now on, I am going to be doing writing sprints every Wednesday and Saturday. But I figure if I do live sprints, I'll be on YouTube more, and I will actually get words down. So that's very, very important. So that's the deal. That's what's happening. Now tonight, I was going to try to do a few more, but do you hear my cat? Yeah. I'm waiting for her to stop because it's a pain. She's doing the questioning meow now. Is she here? Is she ignoring me? What am I gonna do? Okay, she stopped. So, I think tomorrow I will do more stuff. Something else in my plan. Earlier today, I'm supposed to be working on doing a meal plan for the week. I'm starting out small. I have some dinners, frozen dinners to take to work in case I do not finish what I'm supposed to, but I found 4 recipes online for salads, different kinds of salads, chicken salads, avocado, tuna salads, different salads that I'm going to take to work with me. And I had to go buy all the ingredients. So I meal planned today, and I actually went to the grocery store today as well and bought all the food that I need. And tomorrow, Sunday, I am going to be cutting up all the stuff and putting it all together and, having my lunches ready for the week. I think it's a very positive step towards, doing a meal plan that gives me healthy options. So hopefully I will not have to fall back on those frozen dinners. So I did post another video last week, and I posted it to my new Facebook author page, and I need to find some more content to put on there because I'm just starting all this stuff out, and I'm trying to figure out what kind of stuff is interesting in there. I don't want to go to other people's channels and just like repost everything. I don't even know if you can do that on a page like that. I'm assuming you shouldn't, but I don't know. I haven't done anything with, nothing with TikTok, nothing with Instagram, although I do have a personal Instagram account, but I never do anything with that either. I hardly ever do little videos, little shorts. I don't do that. Little shorts. I don't do shorts, basically. Video-wise or clothing-wise. Hello everybody, this is Juanita from Juanita's Creative Corner. I am coming to you on a Monday. You have to forgive the way I sound. I'm a little bit sick still. I was sick over the weekend, and I've been working that job for a couple of weeks now, and I think I'm a little bit more acclimated to it, but I've been sick over this past weekend, so I didn't do a live stream on Saturday like I had hoped to. And I am changing a couple more things as well. I think that in the meanwhile anyway, I am going to try to post a video on Wednesdays and try to do the live stream on Saturday, yeah. Saturday and perhaps on a Sunday too, I don't know. And I would like to say that I would just schedule them, but that seems to be difficult. Because the only one I'm used to using is that StreamYard. And I have OBS as well, and it seems like that would be a better one to use, but it's a lot more complicated and a lot more involved, and I still haven't figured out how to use it properly. It would be like the very general stream. I'm sure it's probably simple, but for some reason I just can't seem to get it. I think it's like a build your own thing, but I haven't tried it all. So my handy dandy little schedule that I had is no longer relevant. I mean, I'm gonna be working from around 8-ish in the morning till like 5 in the evening. But I think right now, like tonight, I'm supposed to be doing writing business stuff, which is like creating the websites and creating social media pages and stuff like that. But I think since I have neglected YouTube, I'm going to be working on that video for a Wednesday post. So hopefully you're seeing this on Wednesday. You know, I'm just not feeling it today. I feel like I'm losing my voice. I was sick over the weekend and now I'm losing my voice. Use it or lose it? Is that what they say? I'd say probably, yeah. So there's been a lot of things that I have been supposed to have done this past couple of, well, over the summer anyway. Last year, no, not last year, a few years ago, I went to Nashville, and they had this thing that's called Killer Nashville, and it was a book writing conference thing. I went there, and there was a lot of really interesting people there, a lot of authors, and one of the authors, her name was Lisa Black, and this is her new book that just came out. I was actually a reviewer of this book. It didn't come out until July 25th, I think, and I received it in April so I could review it and then post reviews on all the normal sites like Goodreads and Amazon and places like that. But for some reason I could not get through this book. I couldn't read it because it's very technical. It's like in real life, Lisa Black is a real true-to-life CSI person. She's like a lab person. So she knows all the details and the gruesome stuff that come in that kind of stuff. And so her details in this book are like really, really powerful and hard to read whenever you're not as familiar with it. And I know that I said that I was, but not the way she has it written. The first few chapters is like really overkill because her character is starting a new job at it's kind of like it's not a real place, I don't think. She calls it the Locard Institute, Locard is like what's his name? It's the father of forensics or something like that. He was somebody who did something way back when regarding forensics, and she's created this institute around him now in the book. And so her character started a job there, so she was like doing the technical speak with people that she worked with there, so of course they're not gonna like shy away from any terms because they both work there. They both are familiar with the terminology that you would hear in those kind of jobs. And so Lisa, she puts all the information in the book, but I don't think she sees how difficult it is to follow sometimes whenever you're kind of a newbie at it. So anybody who's not familiar with CSI kind of stuff, or forensic investigation at all, they might be lost in this book. But if you are definitely into that kind of stuff, this book is probably up your alley. In fact, all of Lisa's books are really good at that kind of stuff, telling you about the gruesome details of some stuff. So I think that there's a lot to be learned. But the point that I was trying to make is I'm a lazy person, I guess, because I couldn't read it, but I was able to download the audiobook and I listened to it. And it was a lot better than me reading it, because I don't know what's wrong with me, but I don't know if it's the glasses that aren't any good anymore, if my vision's just off too much, or those words are just too big for me to read, but I just couldn't read through this book. I've never really been good at reading actual books. I've been good at like listening to audiobooks, and that's how I've consumed all of my books lately, is audio. Like even before Audible came about, I was getting audiobooks from the library, and that was how I got all my stuff. There's very few instances where I actually bought a book. Most of the time, if it was buying a book, it was supporting author-tubers that have, written stuff and put it out there in the world. And so that was one thing that I've done. Do you remember this? I don't know if you do or not, but this is, what's it called? There it is. It's a Great Courses course. It's How to Write Best-Selling Fiction. It's actually on Audible that I have this, and I think this one gives the best example of a 3-act structure that I've seen. So I'm going to use what he has created. This is a James Scott Bell, which he has a lot of stuff, but this is like the most informative I've known. He has a lot of really great stuff. So when I'm trying to convert the 5-act structure into a 3-act structure, this is what I'm going to use to do it. Something that I've done to help me to keep track of all the places in my little writing world is to create a map of sorts, and it shows where the cities are, it shows where all the businesses are that they go through, like the hospital, the local coffee shop, the restaurant, the marinas that things take place at. And so I'm in the middle of creating that, but I think as I go along my way, it's going to end up being larger than that. It's going to extend to other cities and other areas, but it's all pretty much made up. The only thing that's real on my map is the Pacific Ocean, because it's going to be on the East Coast. So I'm kind of picturing, like right now I live in the Midwest, but the city that I'm picturing is actually going to be on the East Coast, and it's a little bit further up north. Since it has to be a fisherman's village, it's going to be a very small one, and there's going to be a larger city near it that some things take place in. but they're not going to be that far apart. They're going to be about maybe a half an hour apart, so half an hour apart, world away kind of thing. So this is the big city. San Cristos is what it's called in my mind. And the small fishing village is going to be all the way here at the top. And then of course I have the list of the cities over here with the businesses alongside, so I can try to keep track of everything that's out here. So all these little dots are going to be cities, and then I'm numbering the businesses so I can keep track of everything. This video was short, I know, but I'm going to end it here. If you're interested in live streams for writing sprints, I'm gonna have one on Saturday.